Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's I122 here. In today's video, we're going to watch together some of my most recent gameplay from the most recent weekend of FUT Champions on FIFA 21. In today's video, we're just going to watch some of the gameplay together that I've played over the weekend, some of the teams I've come up against, also my team that I'm playing with, and just sort of talk you through some of the highlights and also some of my thoughts and opinions on this year's FIFA 21. Also guys, if you do like this kind of content with FIFA 21, I'll leave a link to my playlist up above for my previous FIFA 21 videos of just how I've sort of put this team together and how I've been playing it this year so far. And also, if you do like my channel in general, don't forget to subscribe, like and comment down below, and hit that notification bell just so you don't miss any upcoming videos in the future. And let's just get straight into the video. Right guys, so just to start off with, this is my team going into the weekend league for the most recent weekend in regards to this is all my players. This is the formation I start in regards to chemistry and things like that, but once we get in game, I normally start most games off with a 4-2-2-2. But this is the team, so let's just get straight into some of the highlights. Right guys, this is game number 1. The team looks like Aubameyang, Werner, Mane, Rashford, Kante, Sissoko, Van Dijk, Gomez, Alisson, Walker. You'll probably find that most of these players are in most teams that I play this weekend league just because there's a lot of meta players. So this is the first goal that I score for this game. Just charging down the line with Mane and pulling it back to Neymar. That's a lot of my goals are pullbacks in all honesty, just because I've got them sort of speedy wingers and attackers that can get down the line and pull back. This one is just a through ball from Paulinho through to Mane. Chip shot, which as I've already talked about this season. The chip shot is so powerful this season in FIFA 21. Opponent pulls a bit of a lucky goal back there in my opinion, bit of a rebound and just hits it twice. Goes in far corner, so 2-1 up. So there's 20 minutes left. I've done a nice little 1-2 in the middle with Neymar and Mane, and I've pulled it back from Mane to Son and scored that one, so 3-1 up in this game. So there's 5 minutes left. Neymar's running down the wing now. He pulls it back into De Bruyne, who's played it into the centre to Mane. Laid it off back to De Bruyne. Finesse top corner. That's a lot of my goals in all honesty with this FIFA 21 as well, is just quick 1-2s and then shots straight away, whether that's in or outside the box. And this one there's only 1 minute left, we're 4-1 up, sort of quite comfortable, and he's going to give away a penalty there against Neymar, so this is just going to be sort of wrap up this this first game in all honesty. So for this weekend just gone, I've kind of always made a conscious decision for penalties in game to always go left hand top corner, just because if I try and overthink it or change it, that's when stuff's going to go wrong. So there, you'll see a lot of penalties I do get this weekend league, left hand top corner. So we finished that game 5-1 against the opposition. I mean, right, so this second game is a bit of a Bundesliga, Liga 1 hybrid with sort of Mendy and Varane. You'll see them two paired up a lot, and then some German players in regards to sort of the German Bundesliga, Bayern Munich, Team of the Month Lewandowski, and things like that. So we do take the advantage first in this game as well. Again, just passing it around the box until that opening comes open with Son there on the right hand wing. They do pull one back, unfortunately. From memory, that actually went down as an own goal as well against Robertson, so I don't know if that took some sort of deflection, but that was a bit of a weird one to concede. So going into the last 30 minutes of the game now, again, just tiki-taka in the middle, and then Allen, of all people, bursting through and just getting just an inch of some free room in there to go and put us 2-1 up. So 15 minutes left, they go and pull one back again. Pogba into Neymar, free in the middle of the box for whatever reason, shape or form. But then with 8 minutes left to go, we get a penalty with Neymar again. Again, Neymar being as agile he is, I do feel like I get a lot of penalties with him. And again, same as I said last time, no matter where that keeper looks like he stood, left and top corner was my my place this weekend for all my penalties. And we won that one. So 3-2 on that one is what we won. So this is game 3. So again, red pull Rashford, which is amazing. Saint-Maximin up front with Salah on the right. Good team again. Gomez, Wan-Bissaka at the back, Ndidi and Partey in the middle. So good sort of solid Premier League team in all honesty. So we take the advantage here. Through ball through to Mane, and again, that chip shot. Honestly, as soon as I see a keeper come off the line whatsoever, that is on straight away my instinct on this FIFA is to go for that chip shot. Mane's out on the wing here, chips one back to Son, and he finishes a nice sort of half volley there to the right hand top corner to go 2-0 up. They do bring one back here. Salah on the wing just gives it into Saint-Maximin, and he finishes that one to bring it back to 2-1. We then quickly get another one though, corner. De Bruyne into Paulinho at the front post to make it 3-1. And then they pull another one back. Ziyech in the middle makes it 3-2. This is where I was sort of debating. Neymar was injured, and sometimes they stay injured and sometimes they sort of recover quite quickly, but he was kind of staying injured for a while, so I thought I had to change it up a little bit. So I put my inform Orisic up front, and then put Dembele as cam in place of De Bruyne just to bring me a bit more speed, because I was only 3-2 up at this point. And then look, sort of 10-13 minutes left, we get a breakaway with Son. He passes it across to Orisic and he finishes to make it 4-2, makes it a bit more comfortable, but still enough time for him to get back in the game. I tackle him there. It goes back to his Rashford in the middle. He turns my Van Dijk twice and then finishes to make it 4-3, but that's how it finishes. So I come away with a win from that one, also winning 4-3. So this is the next opponent. Mendy at left back, Dembele in the left wing, Ben Yedder up front, just normal Saint-Maximin, Wijnaldum and Depay in the middle with Gomez and Walker at the back and Pope in net. A lot of people using Pope this year because of his abilities to stop shots with his legs. So they actually do go 1-up in this one as well. I get turned with Ben Yedder there, so they go 1-0 up, but I come right back down the other end with Neymar and pull it back to Mane straight across the box, 1-1. And then on the wing with Son, I cross it in, which was a bit of a rubbish cross, but Mane, honestly, this year for me, fantastic. And that's a header from like almost the edge of the box there, going to the far corner, so 2-1 up. Then I get another through ball there, through from Neymar to Mane, to make me 3-1 up. So Laporte gives the ball into Mane there, quick 1-2 with Neymar yet again. And then I saw he kept moving his keeper across, so that's a finesse to the near post. So 4-1 up. I get another breakaway a few minutes later, and again, moving his keeper is the meta this year, so I just waited for him to do that movement, and then Mane goes and scores to make it 5-1, and we get a rage quit, so that's another win, 5-1. So this was one of the hardest games I played all weekend league, so really good team, road to the finals, Jesus, Son, Mahrez up front, you've got Sergio Ramos and Varane at the back, Mendy playing off Chem on right back, and Mbappe as well. So they do go 1-up. Mbappe makes it 1-0. Just free in the middle there for some reason. I then come back the other end. I pull it back to Son, who looks like he's played a too heavy touch, but Neymar still on side to pull it back and make it 1-1. They come down the other end and score again. Again, just too open in the middle. Just with a couple of step overs and finishes to make it 2-1 up to him. I come back down a few minutes later with De Bruyne. Bit of a rubbish shot, but then Son following and volleys into left-hand top corner to make it 2-2 before half-time. Then after half-time, we take the lead. Through ball from Neymar to Mane to make it 3-2. And then they come back down the other end with Mbappe. Heel to front flick, and then Van Dijk doesn't deal with it and gets a bit of a lucky goal there. This is straight from kickoff. Walker runs straight down the right hand wing, and I run all the way into the box and get a penalty against Ramos when I really didn't have anything else on. And again, as you've seen for these few games to start off with, left hand tap corner from Neymar. I'm not putting it anywhere else, just for normal game time anyway. So unfortunately, they do come back down the other end. I do have a bit of a lapse in concentration at the back per se, and I'm pretty sure we give away a corner here from the throw-in. Yep, so that's the corner that we give away there. There's only sort of 13 minutes left to play, and I just can't get in front of his Ramos. I felt it there as soon as he crossed that ball, and I knew that my Laporte was stuck behind that Ramos, so he comes and makes it 4-4. We then get Mane through to Neymar. And I did a drag back and he fouled me, so that's a foul there for another penalty. This is the only penalty in game that I didn't go left hand top corner, and that's because I'd already had a penalty this game. And it's a good job I didn't, because I'm pretty sure he dives that way as well. Yeah, so I went down middle to make it 5-4 with 8 minutes left. So this is where I then went ultra defensive, formation wise and tactics wise. But I also commit a bit of a dirty foul there just because there was 5 minutes left, so I knew that all I needed to do was get a hold of the ball again and we'd have won. So he has this free kick here with 5 minutes to go. And he does a bit of a routine with it. Plays it into Fati, pops it off to Mbappe. Again, step over, and then I commit a foul with Van Dijk, unfortunately. So he's also now got a penalty to make it all square. And he takes it with Ramos, and I actually dodged out of the way of that. I don't know why I moved my analog stick, because I knew he was going to go middle, but it goes to extra time. It's 5-all. I mess up with Mane there, but Son, with a beautiful chip shot rebound, puts it in the net to make it 6-5 to us in extra time. This is where I make a change as well. I bring off De Bruyne from memory. And sub in Dembele again, just in that cam position again, just to give me a bit of pace. And he just come back down the other end, unfortunately. And again, Mbappe with the skill moves. Probably something I need to work on this year is defending skill moves. So he makes it 6-all. So just before the second half of extra time, I break through there, through the middle. Turns Ramos there with Mane and make it 7-6. So then we go into the second half of extra time. Again, I then actually sub off Neymar and bring on Orisic again. And then 2 minutes from time, he gets in the middle with Mbappe, turns my Van Dijk and makes it 7-all. So we actually go to a penalty shootout for a 14-goal game. I stay middle for his first penalty from memory and save it. That's the one. And then I step up with Orisic and put it just to the right of his keeper. Dived anyway. He then scores his second one with Sancho. He sort of goes middle to right and I dive left. I then finish it with Dembele. I go left off centre. He then buries this with Fati, I think. I think he goes left, yeah, and I stay middle. And then I bury mine with Mane. I go left middle to the left-hand corner. And then here with Jesus, he sort of goes right centre and finishes as well. So I then score this one with Paulinho though. I go right and bottom corner and finish that. So it's 4-3 to me. And then with his last penalty, I tried to do a little bit of mind games. I moved my keeper and then I went the same way. And that's the penalty shootout there. He missed 2 and I scored all 4 of mine. So we win that really. That was definitely my most stressful game of the weekend league, 100%. 7-all was the game and we won 4-3 on penalties. So really happy to get that win in all honesty. Right, so here we've got a bit of a sort of meta slash, maybe not so meta Premier League team. Again though, Rashford, Werner, we've actually got a Bruno Fernandes in the middle there, Ndidi and CDM, and Gomez at the back. So we do go 1-0 up here though. After getting this corner, we cross it in again from De Bruyne onto the head of Paulinho. And there you go, make it 1-0. We then play through the middle here. Alan's got some space to run into. He waits, finds Son on the wing. And again, straight down the line, pulls it back for Neymar and finishes to make it 2-0. Opponent just pauses and makes a change. Werner somehow gets past Van Dijk there. I could not tell you how, but he does to make it 2-1. We then pass it into Neymar. Does a bit of close dribbling. Gets a little bit lucky. Still gets past him. Gets down the line, crosses it in for Mane, and boom, cross to make it 3-1. Probably something I don't do too much, which I should do more, is cross actually. Maybe don't do that as much as I should. But then we nick the ball there in midfield. Paulinho steps around, plays it through to Mane, and again, chip shot. As soon as I see that keeper off that line, that's I'm chipping it. So 4-1 up after 27 minutes. They do come back down the other wing though. Lucas gets it through to Werner, back to Lucas and just about finishes it to make it 4-2. And then we're deep into the second half here. We've sort of been quite even until then. I break away, Neymar to Mane, and again, chip shot all day long. So I finished that to make it 5-2 as well with 15 minutes left. We then come back down again. Neymar on the wing. Waits, plays it into Mane. I've seen Paulinho's run and then straight across the keeper to make it 6-2, and that's how that game finishes as well, 6-2 to me. Right, guys, so that was just some of the highlights from some of my wins from this most recent weekend of Weekend League. In regards to the whole weekend in whole, I finished 20-8 with 2 games left unplayed, just because I got to obviously the 20 win mark of being Gold 1. I played an extra game to see if we could win the last 3 games. I needed 3 out of 3 of my last 3 games to get Elite 3, but I lost the first game, so I just didn't bother playing the other 2 last games. So finished the weekend on 20 wins, 8 losses and 2 unplayed, which I'm happy with in all honesty. I mean, me personally, for my skill level that I believe I'm at, I'm more than happy to finish on Gold 1 every single weekend. Obviously, Elite 3 would be amazing. I don't believe personally that I could get anything better than that, just for how I sort of feel I play this game and how sort of I've come up against people that I maybe lose to, how they play the game. So I'm personally more than happy getting 20 sort of wins out of 30 games and finishing Gold 1. Again, hopefully at some point this year I maybe do scrape into to Elite 3. Like I said, this weekend I had the chance to do that. If I had my 3 remaining games, if I won all 3, I'd have got into Elite 3, but again, unlucky this weekend. Hopefully some point this year I do finish Elite 3, but I'm more than happy with sort of getting 20 wins in a weekend league and finishing Gold 1 for the rewards that you get with that. Right, guys, so that's about it for the video and the highlights. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you do want to see me do more of these sort of weekend league highlights and reviews, let me know, because I'm more than happy to do them. I really like playing the sort of weekend league this year on FIFA. Again, it does always get a bit stressful, but again, I do like playing it, and I'm probably going to continue to play it most weekends, just depending on sort of work schedules and things like that. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Again, if you do like the content on this channel and you like some of my content in regards to sort of FIFA 21 or Siege or anything like that, don't forget to subscribe, like and comment down below, and make sure you turn that notification bell on just so you don't miss any upcoming videos in the future as well. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.